Welcome back to the Smeef Show. This is episode 18, right? It's episode 18. And
I
I'm
believe
with...
him.
Yeah, shut the fuck up for once. Just be quiet. Quiet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. This is episode 18, and I'm with my guest, Kiwingly. Now he can talk.
Hey, my name is Kiwingly, or you can just call me Kiwi.
Okay. Oh, that's enough talking.
Wow, okay.
Okay. Can you tell people, like, how you got on, like, the Smeef Show?
Okay, so I posed Smeef a challenge, and I said that I was going to make a documentary about him, and he said, so if you do that, I'll get you on the podcast. And I was like,
well, like, no,
yeet.
it was
And-
sort of an ego thing, and it kind of wasn't. I just wanted to see what would happen. Like, I need to work on my ego, too, because I got a little bit of one, but then again, it's like, no. I don't really want to change my ways if that means I'm, like, getting rid of myself. But I'm still going to work on myself because it needs to be done. But you know what I mean? Honey, sweetie, baby.
Oh, totally.
You look so cute right now in your little dress and your little femboy ways. You know that?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
No, but yeah, he made a documentary and it was so nice. It was so fucking like, it was the cockstroke of the century. I'm gonna be real. No,
Yeah.
it was like the cockstroke of the century, and it was like, it just made me so happy to feel like I felt like an actual YouTuber for once. It was like, I don't know.
Well, you are an actual YouTuber.
Well, I mean, like, come on. I don't even have 1,000 subs yet.
I mean, I'm not joking. You are.
I mean, I'm an actual YouTuber, but nobody's gonna consider me a YouTuber until I reach past 1,000, I guess.
Well, you have a lot of other people that will say so as well. So
I mean, yeah, I love the people in the community. They're so nice to me. Fuck, they're so nice.
Smeef community.
The Smeef community's dead. We're not bringing that back.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Plus, I already sold them to you know what I'm
Sold
talking about.
them?
You
How's
know.
that?
No, never mind. We'll not talk about it.
Oh, okay. All
All
right.
right. I was thinking about something the other day. Like,
Okay.
you could, like, back in the day, like, I heard this on a podcast. Like, I think it was Joe Rogan podcast. People could, like, legitimately just steal money from Walmart.
That's illegal.
It is illegal, but people could just, like, wait outside, wait for someone to drop a receipt and go back and, like, hey, this stopped working, and then it gets free money. Like, you just grab, like, the same product on the counter, like, at the store, bring it to the fucking thing, and then
I mean, that would be kind of a morality thing.
it's free fucking money, dude.
I mean, that is true. So
Well, it's free money.
might as well, you know.
It's free money. Like, fuck the kids. Fuck the poor kids.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, like, fuck them kids. I don't want to fucking deal with them. In fact, fuck all kids. No, wait, fuck.
That's not no.
No.
You shouldn't.
No.
That's not.
I don't know. I've, like, I had you waiting so long to be on here. How long has it been? Like 5 weeks?
Like, so I made the documentary like 2 or 3 months ago. No, 3 months ago.
Yeah, it must have been like 5 weeks, right?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm sorry.
It's completely fine. No, it's no, you have your own stuff going on, and that's fine. Like, you know,
Okay. Yeah, no, I
I have
get
my
it.
own plans going on, and you know, it's fine.
Yeah, some things just get in the way of other things, and I have so many projects going on. In fact, this is for you guys at home. I'm actually directing a movie that I wrote, and I'm going to star in this October. Well, it's not going to be released till March, but it's coming out. Ooh.
Interesting. Is this going to be an indie film?
Yes, it's going to be an indie film, but it's going to be high profile production.
High profile. So you got like Adam Sandler in it.
What? No, you could have said anybody. But why did you pick Adam Sandler?
I don't know. He hits golf balls pretty cool.
Like, I've never seen that movie. Like I've heard about it. Isn't it like fucking? What's that movie where
Happy
he's playing
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore? The only Adam Sandler movies I've seen is Blended, Grown Ups 2, Billy Madison, Little
Okay.
Nicky, and
No,
and
he's in a really good movie. I think his best movie is The Wedding Singer. It's
what's The
like
Wedding
amazing.
Singer?
It's like freaking. He actually plays as like a person that goes around and like actually sings at weddings, and then he actually falls in love with someone. It's kind of like a romantic comedy
Speaking of
almost.
Adam Sandler, like he has a dad bod, right?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. Do you find it sexy?
I mean, obviously. Yeah.
Obviously, right? Like Adam Sandler gets my fucking gitch in a twist. Like no, for real. Adam Sandler, Adam Sandler, Adam Sandler, Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, he's one of those
Him
like
and Kevin Smith, like Paul Blart Mall Cop 3. That's coming out. It's
oh
called
100%. That's like
100 100%. Yeah, 100%.
you said I'm sorry. I thought of a whole different name and then yeah, okay.
Like no, like for real, like fucking Adam Sandler. Think about it.
Okay.
He has kids. He's respectable. He puts out a lot of movies. He's like the National Lampoon of
I
our century.
Right. I actually just saw a trailer for a new movie for
Does it
him
have
that
Adam
he's
Sandler in
starring
it?
in. I
Does
don't
it
think
have
he's
Adam Sandler
directing
in
it.
it?
Yeah, yeah. I think
I'm
he's
in. I'm
starring in it,
fucking
but he's
in. I'm
not
fucking in.
directing it.
What's it about?
I don't know. It was something about like that he works at like a jewelry company or does something at a jewelry company or something.
My
But he's
favorite, like
like,
no, like well, no, but being real, my favorite Adam Sandler movie is The Cobbler. If you ever seen that,
I don't think I have.
it's about like him making shoes in a facility, and like every time he makes another person not makes the shoes, he repairs shoes, and every time he repairs shoes he becomes that person, and he could just do whatever the fuck he wants with that person's body.
Oh, so it's like Jack and Jill.
It's like no, what the fuck, no. But Jack and Jill, Adam Sandler cross-dressing, fuck bro, like I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, it's some femboy type
It's not
vibes.
femboy type shit, that's femme man.
Oh,
Femme
so you're
man.
saying he's like a fem man instead of a femboy?
Yeah, fuck boy, he's a femme man.
So is that like a new like vocabulary,
No,
like
it's just a new fucking species of femboy, femme man.
species?
It's a subgenre in the femboy like category, femme man.
Interesting.
Think of like the beefiest man you know. Who's the beefiest man you know?
Terry Crews.
Imagine if Terry Crews just donned all fucking like high heels, painted nails, like lipstick, a nice red velvet dress, and nice long hair. Would that be a femme boy or would that be a femme man?
Definitely a fem man, but I think he
Fe-
would be going into the category of drag
that's drag, but
once you hit that.
fuck, I don't care. I'll drag on the floor and with my fucking tongue if I
Oh
could lick his
no,
fucking
that's not
feet
what I
crossing.
meant, Smee. That's not what.
I'll drag my feet across the
No,
ground, walking over to him if you know what I mean.
I understand. Dragging your feet in what type of fashion? Like, what's the
Like
context?
zombie walk.
Oh,
You know
so
what
like,
you know what zombie walk is? It's like using one foot and then having the other one go on the ground, like on the ground, like
so you're
limping.
like drugged? What's
Yeah,
going
like
on?
I'm drugged, like I'm infatuated by Terry
Oh,
Crews's
by his
feminine,
beautiness.
by his
Okay.
beautiness. Yeah, so
Uh,
I'm like the cartoon like animals with like big eyes where he's like wooga wooga, but I can't walk. I'm like at a stroke because of how beautiful Terry Crews in the dress is.
like on some Tom and Jerry type
Yeah,
vibes.
like on some Tom and Jerry type vibes. But back to Adam Sandler. Yeah, he was a fucking. People like to clown on Adam Sandler, but he's legit like one of like a good movie maker if he actually put his mind to it.
I think he definitely has directed some. I mean, very very nice movies.
Yeah, like I don't know. Adam Sandler just seems like a nice guy. Like he's so rich, you know he's so fucking rich. But
Oh yeah,
he
definitely.
dresses like a dad that's at like a summer camp with his kid or like fucking baseball game. Cause like no, I'm not. This isn't like a flex or anything. Cause like I have a lot of money, but I dress like a fucking hipster teen that doesn't. You know.
Humble brag.
What do you mean humble brag? Fuck you.
That was a humble brag.
It was a
bro.
humble brag.
You know what? You know what? I'm so rich, but you know I dress like a hipster.
Shut the fuck up, Kiwingly. Shut the fuck up, you stupid cunt. You stupid motherfucker.
Freaking okay. Yeah, okay, redhead.
What do you mean redhead? I'm not a fucking redhead. I'm a stupid.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
like
How about you take a look at your Sona?
But my Sona, it doesn't reflect who I am. It's just like a Sona. You know what I mean? It's not a
Yeah,
persona. It's
but
just a Sona.
But like at one time you did have your hair like that.
Yes, I did at one time, but now it's not. I also had a cigarette in
But
my fucking mouth, but I stopped smoking.
Excuse me?
I also had a cigarette in my old like persona, but I put it out.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that when I was doing research.
You did your research in the fucking documentary, and then
when you were a Leafy clone.
I wasn't. Tell people what type of content I used to make before the Smeef show and my actual videos.
You made like commentary videos that were
questionable,
negative, definitely questionable, but on the negative side. Like,
do you think
gameplay commentaries with a person moving in the background, yeah, I don't know. That's definitely some prime 2016
Okay, be real with
content.
me. Be real with me. Is it night and day now?
100%.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was trying to get at, like in the interview type section of the documentary thing, because like I looked at like 8 of your videos, like from like 2016.
Did you really just dig inside my Twitter, like way back?
I looked very, very extensively.
Did you find some messed up stuff?
Oh yeah, I did.
Like seriously, messed up stuff.
Yeah.
What, like, say one thing, and if it's terrible, and I do not want anybody to know, I'll bleep it out. But just tell it right now.
Well, I don't. You definitely made a lot of call out posts.
Like how so? Who did I call out?
Freaking, I don't remember his name. Irrelevant.
Yeah, makes sense. I made a couple call out posts. I didn't make a ton, but that part of me is over now. Like, it's the new age of Smeef, and I am positive. All my videos are positive. I don't know.
Now, would you categorize yourself as a commentary channel?
No.
Okay. Now,
because I do video essays and podcasts.
So I would say
comedic video essays.
Okay. All right. So like some I hate everything type.
Why are you interviewing me? This is the Smeef show. It's not the Kiwingly show.
Because it's the Smeef show. You just answered your own question. It's the Smeef show.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Not the Kiwingly show.
But consider this. You're wrong. And I'm right, and this is my podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and you're a guest here. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? I can end you. Oh, you don't. Oh, you don't have sex with me. You don't have sex with me. You refuse sex with me. Oh, too late, kid. So you're not allowed on the Smeef show.
Oh,
too late.
Oh, man, you called it. This is
Man, I like making people laugh.
What?
I don't know. It makes me. I have this, like, I fake my ego like just a little bit, but then it becomes a reality, and I kind of have an ego. I don't know. You know what I mean?
I definitely see that. Like, talking to you like seriously and hearing you talk seriously like in VCs, like, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a change, but you still have that same.
No, like, people don't realize that I'm not different from how I am, like, right now when I'm in VCs. Just a tiny bit. I'm a little bit more energetic when I do the podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
But then when I'm in VCs, I'm just talking about, like, but when I'm in the podcast, I'm like, hello, welcome to the fucking Smeef show. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. It's like, it's weird, but people get used to it.
What are your thoughts on Twitter drama?
Hate it a lot. I think you should just solve it in DMs.
I also think so.
I don't know.
But sometimes
Twitter.
I
Yeah, I get
sometimes
it. I get it.
when I argue with people on Twitter, I don't necessarily argue with them. I just try to see it from their way and just say, okay, understandable. What's your opinion? Like
Yeah.
I know there's probably countless times that I've just completely disagreed with someone, but like I don't know, in my nature, I kind of have to say something,
Yeah, I totally get it.
but
I just
like
the only
I also want to see it from their point of view.
yeah, of course, but like I just don't insert myself in that shit because it's just not fun, you know? Twitter's more fun when
No,
you're not
that's
Twitter's more fun when you don't get in silly drama and stuff like that and you actually just post memes and ask what people like and just make content for everybody instead of just getting in like stupid drama that's unneeded and has nothing to do with like your content, you know what I mean?
that's definitely true. I
But
mean,
we could spark some drama right now by getting into a debate, and we are going to get into a debate right now.
okay, what's the
Okay,
debate?
who do you prefer, Kevin Smith or Adam Sandler?
Definitely Adam Sandler.
Okay, but Kevin Smith is Paul Blart Mall Cop,
Okay,
and he's
okay,
in Here Comes the Boom
but
and Zookeeper.
but Adam Sandler is Happy Gilmore in
Yeah,
Billy
but that
Madison.
doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because he's
Well, how does that not matter?
Kevin Smith is Paul Blart Mall Cop.
I mean, yeah, he also did a MMA movie that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that Here Comes the Boom, and then he just fights that guy.
Yeah, and then he was a teacher.
Yeah, he was a teacher, and then he fights the guy. Kevin Smith is
Yeah,
a daddy. Like, I'm gonna be real. He's a daddy.
okay. So why do you think so?
Because he's funny, he's sweet, and he's kind, and he eats a lot of candy. He's like a fucking big gummy bear.
So he's like big funny.
He's big funny, yeah. He's like I don't know. What would I compare Kevin James to? I think the best example
Kevin
of that,
Hart.
not Kevin Hart. What the fuck? Kevin Hart's black.
What does that matter?
But because they're one, it doesn't matter at all. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm not racist.
that's what I thought.
I'm not racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not racist. I'm not racist.
Mm,
There was a guy that tried to call me out for racism on Twitter too.
I know, and yeah, and I had to vouch for you.
Because like no, like I'm not the type of person to go around saying like, "Oh, I don't like this certain type of ethnicity," because like that's not me. If my friends joke about it and they're comfortable with joking about that type of stuff, then yeah, of course. But the only thing I could remember saying about this dude is that he was a leprechaun.
Yeah, I know because I was in VC with you. Like, I, I don't know. Like, that's just when I took a look at that like whole thread that you guys were arguing on, it was like it read out like cancel culture. That's all that I read from that, and
I
that's
don't know.
pretty weak.
It's shitty, but you know what can you do?
It was
What
like
can you do?
trying to bring up the past. Like that's irrelevant.
That's irrelevant. Like
It's not even
what
offensive.
matters now? Like that. Like people like that just have a tendency to like, you know, like when you're getting an argument with them and they're like, "Hey, this is bad. You're a bad person." Like because they are a bad person, and they're just like, "You have your pronouns in your bio. Cringe, based, cringe, so cringe. That's what they do.
Yeah,
They're
I
like
mean,
fuck. They want to go back to the MLG days where it's like you have pronouns in your bio. They them. You just sound like a fucking bumbling idiot, dude. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't have my pronouns
Like I would
in
put my
my
pronouns in my bio, but nothing fits.
like
That's what she said.
right because you have everything in your book.
Yeah, and that's what she said. Nothing fits.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what your mom said. Ah.
Oh, you got me.
You
Oh
got me.
man, now I'm upset.
You're upset.
Now
You're
I'm gonna
upset.
have to make an exposed tweet.
Okay, do it then. Do it right now. Do it right now.
Okay, hold on.
Do it right now.
I got you.
Do it right
Okay,
now. I
yeah, I
don't
got you.
do it right now.
Yeah. Okay.
And once you do it, I'll put it up on screen right now. I'll put it up on screen. That's right. You didn't do it. You didn't do it because you're stupid.
No, hold
You're
up.
stupid. You're stupid. This is why you're stupid. This is why you're a stupid idiot. You have,
No,
you like
stop,
Kanye
chill.
West, and Kanye West is bad.
Oh, you're getting into a new territory, chill.
Oh, what? What'd you say? What'd you say?
You're getting into a new territory.
I'm
bro.
getting into a new territory. What's the territory, huh, kid?
You're coming down on the Kanye stands. I'll get
You know what?
Tyler on you, bro.
Well, get Tyler on me
worry
then.
about
Get
it.
Tyler on me. Shout out to
Bro.
Slushy Jug YT. Slushy Jug
Yes.
YT. No, that guy's YT. Like he does YouTube. No, but I don't dislike Kanye, and I don't really like his music, but I like Kids See Ghosts with him and what is it? Kid Cudi?
Yeah,
That was a good. They made an entire group for their album Kids See Ghosts, right?
that's like kind of a group of Kanye West and Kid Cudi. Yeah,
Yeah. It's basically just them two, right?
yeah.
And they put out an album, and then it's called Kids See Ghosts, which you guys should listen to. It's all right.
It's yeah.
You know who I'm starting to get into as of recently?
Frank Ocean.
No, MF Doom.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I like his song.
He's the one that made America's Most Blunted.
I like Fancy Clown because like the intro and like how it flows. It's kind of like Earl Sweatshirt with Chum. You know what I mean? Or yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just like so good. It's like there's something like Chum goes like there's something sinister to it, and then like it's the same type of vibe, and it makes me so happy. Well, happy and sad
Like
at the same time.
grunge rap.
Like grunge rap, yeah, that's the thing. I can listen to anything. I'm more of like an alternative indie type dude. You know what I mean?
I definitely like anybody that has seen my playlist on Spotify. Like I literally have every single genre.
Like I've sent you a playlist of my songs before, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And have you listened to it?
I have. Yeah.
What do you think of them?
I definitely had saved a couple songs from when I did listen to it.
It was more like
but again,
melancholy.
I
right?
appreciate. I take the time to look at music more in depth and
It was
try to
sort of
appreciate,
like it was,
every aspect.
like more of like my like fucking music taste is just alternative. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
Then again, I'm like I don't look like I listen to alternative. I look like I listen to country music because I'm fucking fat and I live in the fucking country.
I mean, or you could just be listening to Lil Pump all day.
I'm never gonna listen to that guy. oh, I have a funny story to tell. I was out with my friends like a fucking funny a couple days ago, and we found this cat, right? And it's just a stray cat. It's just a stray cat. It's a baby kitten, and it's a girl. And we were just sitting there, and like my friends were getting high, right? And they offered me, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get high. And they're like, what if we got the cat high? And I'm like, don't do that. That's fucking illegal. Don't do that. They didn't do it, thankfully. And like, and then they're in the fucking, they're in like the fucking thing where they smoke weed, and one high guy just comes out. What if we named him Bobby Shmurda? And then he stayed around there, and every time we go back to that house, I'm like, come here, Bobby Shmurda, come here. And then he just fucking hops up on my lap.
The day Bobby Shmurda gets out of prison is the day that
4 months
he drops the most amazing album in the world.
Bobby Shmurda is getting out in 4 months, and I don't know, like literally, like Bobby Shmurda, he got out of jail, dropped hot bleep word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he made like 2 other songs, and then he went straight back to jail. He came out, he was like, you know what? I might fuck around for a bit, but I'm ready to go back.
Too hard in the video.
He threw that hat.
That's why he got put back in prison.
Yeah. You ever listen to Trinidad James? He's that guy that he's like,
I do have the all gold everything in my playlist.
Like he made a song where it's like, I want all these hoes to know that a real hit the dope.
Okay.
Not good with such a kid.
He made
my
that?
Clothes. Yeah. He literally dropped that in another song, and he didn't put anything else. And his record label dropped him. And then his response in an interview, he's like, I don't know. There's good shit on Netflix as of recently, so I was just preoccupied. That was literally his response.
What are your thoughts on getting into the music industry?
I used to do music. I used to do
Did
everything,
you?
man. I did art. I did screenplay writing. I still do screenplay writing. I did
I did see
videos. I
your
did
art. I
music.
remember that.
My art is pretty bad.
No, it was good. Like it's better than mine.
I mean, come on. But
No,
like,
like
but think.
no, Smeef. Give yourself credit. It's good.
Fine, I'll
Okay.
give myself some credit. It was decent.
All right.
But like, I did everything. And I just stuck with what sticks and what I was passionate about. YouTube videos and writing animated. I did a fucking animated show, and I think I showed you, right?
Yeah, the script.
No, it was Hellmates. It actually got produced with me and my friend Carson. Shout out to Carson Van
I don't think
Horn.
I don't think you showed me.
I'll show you too. I'll show you after this. I'll drop the
Okay.
link to Hellmates in the description if you all want to go see that. It's pretty funny. It's not. It's not pretty funny. It's
Yes.
my first ever writing project.
It probably is very fun.
I don't know. It was on the cusp of me getting out of the Leafy days. You know.
Oh yeah.
Okay. In episode 1, there was Lord Bung. Episode 2, The Odd One's Out. That's all I'll say.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I do like the odd ones out.
He's all right. He's all right. He's all right. He's
What's
a
your
nice
grip with
guy.
him?
No,
What's your
nothing. There's no grip. There's no grip. He's a nice guy. I just don't
I
like.
didn't know if
I
you
just
had
don't
any.
like. I just don't like storytime animators that much. Only Alex
Oh,
Clark.
you don't? Oh,
I only like Alex Clark and a little bit of the Odd Ones Out. I just don't like a lot of them.
I used to live off story time.
But Pivots,
Like,
Pivots is a nice fucking guy. I love Pivots.
That's. I mean, I loved that episode that you did.
It was
Podcast.
fun. It was fun. It wasn't the best, but it was fun. I love it.
I mean, it was still interesting to see. Anyway.
Yeah. My favorite episode of all time, though, is the one with Rav. You could tell. Like, I talk about this every fucking podcast.
Oh, 100%. Like,
100%.
you can. I can hear in your voice that you're just fan.
That whole episode was like, it was just mind blowing to me because I was fanboying the whole time. I was like, oh, Rav, I love your music.
You actually, you actually introduced him like to me because I didn't know who he was before the podcast.
What's your favorite song
And
from him?
and that's me.
That's a decent choice. I like. Which one was it?
I saved like maybe 10 of his songs.
I like Get It or not Get It. What is it called? Yeah, it's pretty much Get It, right? Get it. I get it. I think I understand now why I feel so empathetic.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
And then there was you fuckers were asking for this one is a classic. It's a classic.
I listened to that. That's
I listen to it like every day. I listen to that like every day.
That's a nice like flow he has through that.
Yeah. And I know that we could be together, but not now, no, not at all. Na 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 na. I fucking love Rav, dude. He's such a nice dude. I text him on occasion and I'd be like, "What's up? Good morning. I love you. Come on, let's make out. I love you."
Let's make another episode of this.
I really want to, honestly, with him. With him, I'd do anything. I'd suck a cock.
Who are you gonna have next for the podcast?
Staravia. Yeah.
Oh, she's awesome.
She's awesome. She's funny. She's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time like we were talking about weed stories, but I don't know what we're gonna talk about. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be really boofy. I don't know.
Yeah, I made like a few tweets at her and she followed me back.
Honestly,
like,
Kiwingly, this is one of the best episodes of the podcast.
Really? I feel like you're joking.
I'm not joking. I was so energetic. I was self-conscious of what I wanted to do in this episode, but it turned out all right.
Well, that's good.
And you're gonna get drawn in the thumbnail, my baby boy.
Yes.
Here's a kiss,
Yes.
baby. Well, yeah, I don't know. It everybody gets like I don't know. Everybody gets drawn in the thumbnail, and it's fucking amazing. Cause like I don't know, I spend like I spend like so much money on it too, and it's nice.
You really do. Like, I mean, honestly, like, do you edit the podcast yourself?
Yeah, I edit the podcast myself.
And like, I feel like there isn't that much that you do editing wise with the podcast.
Oh no, not at all, not at all.
So I don't know. I mean, I started from like scratch of knowing literally nothing with like Premiere, and I don't know. I just try to get better every video with what I make.
You know, I totally get it. I totally get it. That's how I am too sometimes. But you know, I just go with the flow. Like sometimes half of the time with my scripts in my videos, I just wing it like halfway through. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, definitely. I can like with your scripts are like really more like free flowing,
Yeah.
and I really want to get with that with mine. Like
But you
I don't
kind of
know.
have
I'm
to have
still
like when you do it, you kind of have to have a solid point of what you want to say. Like get the idea in your mind and then write half of it and then let the other part flow. That's what I did for the Enter the Gungeon video, and that's one of my best videos.
I agree.
My
I
my favorite
sometimes I
like
just
yeah, like my favorite video of mine like of all time is going to be the Scott Pilgrim one.
I well yeah, that's I didn't even know what that was before, to be honest.
But it's a fucking amazing. Have you watched the movie yet?
No.
You gotta watch him. You gotta watch
Where
it.
is it? Where is it?
You gotta watch it. Just get an illegal rip online. I don't care. I don't care. I'll even buy you the fucking movie. You gotta watch
Dude,
it.
no, don't do that.
Okay, yeah. But a
Um,
fan favorite like video of mine is like the Forager one.
yeah.
I don't know why people like that one. It was so like I did that in a day. Like I recorded that in a day. I wrote it all in like a day. Most of my
Well, I
scripts,
mean, it's okay. I record my scripts like in like 30 minutes, but I end up shortening them down like half of that time.
yeah,
But
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm writing a really big script
I try to cut
for
down on my videos, like the length of them, because the last video I had was like 10 minutes, and the one before that was like fucking 20 minutes. Jeez,
No, I like your video, your older, like your what are they? Like longer ones. I like the longer videos. They're
I don't
nice.
know. I think I stray too much. I stray too long on a point, and I don't like get
Well,
to
I
it.
mean, honestly, like I really don't catch it because I mean, freaking shout out to D-Mac because he's such a good editor.
Yeah, yeah. I love D-Max. I love D-Max.
Freaking, he deserves to be the best editor of the year.
He is the best editor of the year. He literally has a degree
Well,
in editing.
really?
Well, not a degree. He has like video editing, production, everything like that.
I mean,
It's I'm
that's
so
really
lucky.
cool. I
I'm
wish
so
I
no.
could do that.
Like think of this. I'm so lucky to have him like work with me. Like
100%.
like he's such an amazing guy. That's why I'm never gonna get rid of him as an editor. I don't think. I don't. I doubt I'll ever get rid of him because
I
he's
mean,
like
you guys definitely have
we
a
have
good
we
relationship
have we have
together.
good chemistry. Everything about that. I just love the dude so much.
Totally, yeah.
But
But
you know how you have brain farts and shit like that? That's what's happening right now. I tried so hard. I tried so hard to like keep like the conversation going and keeping it interesting, but now my brain is just fucking dead, man. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
mean, it's fine. I mean, we're how long are we
We're
into it?
33 minutes in. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
that's the
freaking
end of the podcast, man. That's the end of the
yeah.
podcast. Is there
That's lit.
anything
Can I plug my stuff?
that's what I was
I
about to
need
say. That's what I was about to say, baby
freaking
daddy. Come on.
yo follow at Kiwingly on Twitter, bro. I only have like 60 some followers. I
Of
deserve
course, of
more.
course. Yeah, you should.
Sorry to plug. Uh,
You're boofing me
and
right now,
obviously,
Kiwingly.
freaking subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch a video.
You know what I'm gonna make the fucking like thumbnail? Us like kissing Adam Sandler.
Yes, that's good.
Yes, that's
That's good.
perfect. Well, anyways, that was the Smeef show. And you want to say anything? Any goodbyes?
I love you all. I hope you guys have a good day / night whenever you're listening to this, and subscribe to Smeef.
Yeah, of course, baby girl. Anyways, that was the Smeef show, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.